what would it be like to be an old-time prospector from the days of the Wild West gold rush? Because that's how I think about people who are so resourceful that they always seem to have exactly what they need in the face of any challenges or opportunities that come their way. I imagine them filtering through everything that happens to them, looking for whatever might be useful, keeping that and letting everything else just flow past. Now this gave me an idea for a thought experiment, because just like the Klondike, within the flow of life that we experience in every moment of every day, there are golden nuggets, insights, ideas, tools, strategies. Capture these golden nuggets and file them away in your library of resources. I'll put a link to that lab card at the end of the video, and you can use them to help you with all of the challenges and opportunities that come your way. So here's the thought experiment that I created to help you find them. Imagine, just like an old timer looking for gold in them there hills, just like an old timer, we're going to keep it simple. Search, test, collect. The first thing you do is search for clues in the flow of life experience that makes up your daily life. Clues that might indicate the presence of a potential resource. Now this could be things like a strange coincidence, a feeling that you question, those sorts of things. Then, having found something worth looking at, test it out. Ask yourself, could this be useful? Is what I'm looking at a potential resource that could help me with other things? And if the answer to that is yes, then collect it and store it away in your library of resources. A good example of this in action is when I started running 5Ks several years back. At the beginning, every time I went running, I was so exhausted. I thought I was going to collapse. I didn't, of course. So I started questioning, well, what's this feeling that I'm having then? And I realized that what I was calling exhaustion was in fact just the feeling of running. So by asking myself what this was, I came up with a resource, which for me was don't worry, just don't stop. And I tested it out on things like completing a project, writing scripts, or making these lab cards. And it worked. It evaporated feelings of negativity, lack of self-belief, overwhelm, in fact, anything that got in its way. So just don't stop is now carefully stored away in my library of resources to take out whenever I need it. And I use it a lot. When you realize that every day contains a treasure trove of golden nuggets, what you can do is restock your library with all of the resources you'll ever need. And with those resources, achieve whatever it is you want for yourself in your life. So the only question now is, what are you going to do with them?